Governor also talked about his spat with the legislature. The lawmakers passed a bill stripping Reeves of the power to distribute more than $1 billion in federal funds from the CARES Act. The longtime Republican called the legislation reckless action. The governor says the issue centers around power over people.
If you want to make a point, or if you want to come after me personally, go for it. You can make up for every fight over the last 16 years if you want to. I understand that revenge is part of politics. And I'm more than willing to take my licks at the appropriate time. But this is not the appropriate time. Our people are hurting. Our people need help.
Reeves is expected to veto the bill. When asked again today, his reply was, "Wouldn't you?" If voted, the bill goes back to the legislature. Now, it is a bitter battle going on at the state capitol right now. Reeves has his own ideas on what to do with those federal funds, and so do lawmakers. And even those ideas vary. Our Quentin Smith speaks with legislators about their decision.
When it comes to deciding who will be in control of the $1.25 billion the state is receiving, Representatives Gary Chisholm and Sheck Taylor are standing firm on their decisions to not give Governor Tate Reeves full control.
That's too much money for one person to be control of, I really do believe.
Me being a state legislator, I felt very strongly about making sure that my community is heard. If the money is solely in the governor's office, it takes away that very intimate dealing with myself and my constituents, making sure that their voices are heard.
At this time, no decision has been made detailing where the money will be allocated. However, Chisholm says he wants to see the money go to those in the restaurant industry.
Everything is takeout. That's not making enough money for them. They've got to have some more money, so I'd like to see some more money put into restaurants and small businesses that's really been hurt by this.
Meanwhile, Taylor has a number of ideas how the money could be used. The Democratic Party and the Legislative Black Caucus wrote the governor a letter highlighting things such as putting money towards more testing and supplies in the African American community, as well as hazardous pay for essential employees, just to name a few.
We need to make sure that it gets to the people who need it most in a timely fashion and in the amount that needs to be done. We'll figure out the rest as we go along, but number one thing is to help people in the time of need right now.
Lawmakers say they realize the importance of making sure the money goes where it's needed most. Chisholm believes the more than $1 billion will be enough to help everyone impacted.
We'll have to be careful to make sure that we spend it correctly and both in as transparent as it can be, and then have it audited to make sure it went for what it was supposed to be.
If these monies and resources are not formulated to address some of the acute issues that we have in our community, we fail as state legislators.
Lawmakers did give the governor $100 million for immediate coronavirus needs. Reeves has until the end of the week to make a decision about the bill.